Hello and welcome to Sonic Saturday, the show where I'm making my way through every single Sonic game. We're beginning our time on the GBA today with Sonic's debut on the Nintendo console, Sonic Advance. Let's get started. Having just started the 3D era, it was kind of interesting to go right back to 2D. But I've heard these games are pretty good, so I went in with high hopes. Right out the gate, I really like the graphics. This is a great 2D scale down of the 3D appearances, and the zones are super detailed. I particularly liked a lot of the traversal elements of the stages, especially in Angel's Island Zone. Those balls where you have to stand on top of them and run were a lot of fun, and the zip lines in the secret base zone were also a lot of fun. This is where I will have my rant though, because I cannot understand after all these 2D games that I've played why anyone ever thinks water levels in Sonic are fun. If there's one thing I'll probably make a name for myself in this community for, it's my utter hatred of Sonic water levels. They are never fun, and take the speed and momentum out of the series that is built on those two principles. This argument comes out of this game because of the nonsense that is Ice Mountain Zone. There isn't even too much water in these acts, but the water that is there is super annoying, and the boss fight in particular took me so many tries because the whole thing takes place underwater. The other boss fights were pretty fun, though, albeit a lot of Eggman as per usual. Knuckles and Metal Knuckles were a fun touch in Angel Island Zone, though. Moving on from that rant, though, as much fun as I had with this game, it isn't without its problems. For some reason, someone over at Dimps must have been absolutely obsessed with the idea of pop-up spikes in the environment, especially on the edge of ledges that you need to jump up to. Not that it was hard, it was just super annoying how often they were placed in every zone. There were also the bottomless pits. Now, I watch a lot of gaming YouTube, and every time this game is brought up, complaints about the bottomless pits are sure to follow. I always assumed that they were exaggerating, but as I got to Egg Rocket, it became very obvious they very much were not. I would say 90% of my deaths in this game were from the game shooting me on something like a spring, and then straight into a pit. Regardless of frustrations, I did end up having a pretty solid time with this game. I'm excited to get to the sequels because I've heard that they're even better than this. It's always interesting to see how a Sonic game is done without Sega, because they always tend to get it done pretty good. In the meantime, what did you think of Sonic Advance? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe while you're down there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.